the podium
now
there.
Now we have the man for the moment.
Right.
World record holder in the snatch, defending world champion.
Strongest man in the world.
At the moment.
Olympic champion.
And he is on the board right now with a 2:10 opener. And Sean, that's what you were alluding to when we opened the broadcast. Have we ever seen anybody open this big? I'm sure it's happened, but
I'm not sure it's happened.
We're not
times.
sure. Yeah.
It's hard to think when, but I mean, this thing is set up for something really special. Remember, the world record in the snatch is 217, but we know that Lasha has done 220 officially.
Yes.
And if this thing goes right, it could happen here on this stage right in front of us. And I just can't believe it. 15 kilos and not win a gold medal.
Yeah.
So,
which is what happened. Well, of course, at the Olympics, they don't do individual medals, but Lasha snatched 16, excuse me, in Rio and did not. And, you know, that was not the highest snatch of that.
Lasha's right. And you got to figure Salimi, we know of the ability of the man we're about to see. And you got to figure Salimi needs to be within 5-6 kilos out of the snatch competition in order to stand a puncher's chance.
In training, Salimi has done 260 yet that we've seen.
Yeah.
Right.
But
all right, so now
Lasha Talakhadze, 210 kilo opener. I have never, ever seen an opener this high.
You've got to be kidding me.
What are we witnessing?
I mean, I've been told that he's launched the world records this week, but I don't know.
Look at this.
210 kilos. I think, you know, he is an outlier in the world of snatch.
He's an outlier in the world of humans.
He's an outlier. But I mean, really.
We'll bring out Lasha, who is going to go on for this 215. And, you know, the game is on here. So if Lasha makes it, obviously Salimi will go to 216. If Lasha does not make it, Salimi will go to 216.
Yeah.
Because he will burn his 2-minute clock.
Exactly. Yeah. 215 kilos on the bar for Georgia's Lasha Talakhadze.
Unbelievable. And he's got another one left.
Have you guys ever seen snatching like this?
No, nobody in the world has ever seen snatching like this. I mean, I know there have been some others, and I know he's done more, but every time you see him lift, one, he doesn't miss. Two, he never looks like he's at a max effort, ever. It's just because it was not in an IWF competition, but that story could soon change. We hoped this would happen.
Here it is.
And here it is. This is weightlifting legend right here. 220 kilos. Lasha Talakhadze, third attempt, world record. Just happened.
Gentlemen, 220 kilo snatch. 220 kilos. I didn't think I'd see that.
That's a mythical thing that we've talked about as kids to see.
A 220 kilo snatch, and he's done it again in a way that I can't believe I'm saying it, but you see this lift and you think, this guy can do more.
He could do more. Absolutely. Look at that. As you mentioned, Sean, this is something, since kids, since childhood, you think 220 kilos, mythical.
This is a mountain that could never be climbed. Yeah.
And he looks like he's reached it and is looking for the next mountain.
Right.
really astonishing. So there is your snatch gold medalist and world champion in the snatch.
There's your bronze medalist.
Yeah.
Saeed Ali Hosseini of Iran, 195 kilos. Or excuse me, 203 kilos from his third attempt.
There is your snatch gold medalist.
Holy cow, I can't even.
I don't know what's happening right now.
220 kilos.
It's almost a weight that you would joke about.
Yeah.
I don't think any of us thought we were going to be seeing 220 kilos ever in our lifetime at the snatch, to be honest. I think people thought, because of course in the 80s, Antonio Krastev of Bulgaria, 216, that was the high water mark.
For a long time.
For a long time. Rezazadeh out of Iran, one of the best lifters ever, could only manage 213 or 213.5 in competition.
Only in finger quotes.
Only, exactly. But Lasha is proving himself a once-in-a-generation snatcher.
All right, so here are our snatch results in the men's plus 105s, and we hope for something special. And take a look at this screen.
220 kilos, Lasha Talakhadze of Georgia, 211.
Fifth place, 200 kilo snatch.
Right? 203, Saeed Ali Hosseini. Astonishing. Fernando Heiss just off the podium in the snatch, but can't be too disappointed. Had a really phenomenal day.
If Lasha shores this up on his second attempt like he did here, I would not be surprised if we see 270 in the clean and jerk.
270 is a big number. I don't know that he will need that much. There is Lasha. Make sure to check out more stuff online at IWF.
Lasha
in the clean and jerk.
No,
supers,
in the total.
Anybody in here can.
In the total.
I'm willing to say anybody in here can.
The other Iranian, Fernando, Rustam, they could.
Maybe not Orsan.
No.
All right, so now we are getting Lasha Talakhadze out for his first attempt, 243. And if he makes this, the question will be, can anybody catch him?
So that's a pretty definitive opener, and that sends a pretty loud signal. I'm not sure how you respond to that. I think maybe at this point you understand that it's a fight for second and third.
It could very well be. I mean, this gives him 463.
Look at how narrow that grip is in the clean for a guy who's 11 feet tall.
So let's set this up. 463 is what he's got. He'll be lucky to hang in top 8, top 10 if he doesn't make another one.
Exactly.
So Lasha Talakhadze, by the way, has called for 255, which, if that holds up, now he might drop down to secure the win, but if that holds up, it will be a world record in the total.
Rustam Jangabayev moving up, it looks. He's on the board at 7th in Almaty.
He did win a medal in the snatch, but not total. And Sophia, I got to think about that if that was a junior or not. All right, so now here's Lasha Talakhadze. Second attempt, 250 kilos. This is a 7-kilo jump, and will give him a 470 kilo total. This is a moment where you're looking at, of all of the great super heavyweights in time, this is a young lifter, and he could be taking one more step toward legendary status if he doesn't have it already.
How many totals have there been at 470? I know Krlovic has done it.
Rezazadeh, of course.
Rezazadeh did it twice, 3 times.
And he was a legend.
I don't know if he did not have any, it did not have any impact on him, and now we are looking at a 257-kilo clean and jerk, and if he is successful, this will be a 468-kilo
No, 477.
Thank you, sorry, world record.
And an all-time total record.
Once again, lasha Talakhadze has done the unthinkable.
477 kilo total, 257, and look at this lift. Look at the way he stands up with 257 kilos on his shoulders.
For the 105 plus kilo A category. Just a few moments.
And with that, we have concluded weightlifting at the 2017 IWF World Championships in epic, historic fashion.
I mean, really, could you ask for anything else? 6 for 6 by Georgia's phenom, Lasha Talakhadze.
And Lasha Talakhadze is building his resume toward legendary status.
You know, with that 220, I'm comfortable saying that's legendary. Even if he does nothing else, and all signs point to him doing much more, that is one for the books.
Yeah, I'm pretty speechless. I don't...
Which is not something that happens every day.
No.
Now we figured out what it takes to get Sean Waxman to be quiet, a 220-kilo snatch. There's one person in the world who can do it. So there is our bronze medalist out of Iran, Bedad Salimi. Bronze in the total, silver in the snatch.
453 kilos.
There
Once
is
again,
our 2017 world champion.
And the owner of the heaviest total of all time, regardless of the era.
And heaviest snatch of all time.
And heaviest snatch of all time.
By quite a margin. 220 kilos. Look at this.
Take a look at this again.
Wow.
I was hoping to see a 270 clean and jerk, but this is pretty good.
Yeah, pretty good. I'd say so. And there is our silver medalist. Also,
there's some emotion there for him, and this was a real up and down day for him.
Yeah.
I mean, when Ali Hosseini came out for his first attempt at 203, it looked like he might have been overmatched.
Yeah.
And then the second one, it just wasn't there. And then he dug out that 203, which held up for a bronze in the snatch. And then in the clean and jerk, you'll see the results. I mean, look at what Ali Hosseini did: 236, 243, 251, and each one got better. I mean, and you can really see him start to feel it. And then in the meantime, Lasha Talakhadze, what can you say? I mean, what can you say? He does this every time he lifts, and he doesn't miss.
No, he doesn't miss.
He doesn't miss, ever.
And of course, in second in the clean and jerk, Estonia's Mart Seim with a pretty impressive 253 on his third attempt after missing 251. Here are our total results for the men's plus 105 category. Of course, Georgia's phenom Lasha Talakhadze, world record total 477. Second place, we have Iran's Ali Hosseini. Third place, Bedad Salimi, also of Iran. Make sure to check out the IWF social media pages at IWFnet on Twitter, on Instagram, and on Facebook for training footage, behind-the-scenes info. There is, of course, Georgia's Kaki Kakishvili on screen, one of the greatest lifters of all time. And the young man, Lasha Talakhadze, seems to be following in those footsteps.
So with a heavy heart, I have to say we are calling an end to the 2017 World Championships. Listen to the reaction of the audience here as we replay this with sound. Weightlifting history.
The entire crowd going nuts. Rightfully so. Good to see these two competitors. hanging out together. I must say, in general, with the athletes, there is respect for each other. Some of the fans a little rowdy here, but the athletes generally very happy to be competing against each other.
And we know that there's passion, and we know that there's, you know, just emotion involved when the audience is involved. And the thing that happens at these meets sometimes when you see this, it used to happen a lot in the 90s actually, but you know, you see the audience start getting on the case of lifters after a fan favorite has something go against him, and you know, the lifters on the platform didn't do it.
No. Yeah.
And it's sometimes it's hard to see that happen, and you know, in Lasha's case, there's just nothing that bothers him.
Yeah,
no.
And I guarantee you the people that are making all that noise have never been weightlifting before. Because if you're a weightlifter, you would never do that.
All right, with that, we have drawn the men's plus 105 to a close in